y'all, so I am back again, and since I just filmed like a sit down chatty type of little video, I decided that I wanted to do another one. You guys have been asking for tag videos and stuff like that, so I just looked up this tag. I didn't look it up on YouTube like under someone's video to get the questions. This is online. I don't even know if these are the usual questions or not because I haven't watched this type of tag video in a while, so I'm really not sure. But this is the get to know me tag, so hopefully these questions are things that you guys want to know, or it'll just help you to get to know me a little bit better. So we're gonna get started. I'm just gonna read the questions to you guys and answer them. So the first question says, what is your middle name? My middle name is Renee. I'm actually named after my aunt, which is my mom's sister. I have her whole name except for last name now, of course, because she's married. Number 2 is, what is your favorite color? My favorite colors are pink, blue, like turquoise, any shade of blue pretty much, and I love pink. And then also in that line would fall purple, and then I also really do love yellow, but it's not like my favorite, but I do love it. So yeah. Number 3 is, who was your first best friend? My first best friend would have to be, of course, when I was really young, and I had a friend who was Vietnamese actually, and she lived across the street from me. We kind of stayed on the freeway, not like the freeway, but it was a highway type of street, like a really busy street. So she stayed across the highway from me actually, and I cannot even remember her name. I want to say her name was Kim. I can't remember, it's so long ago. But yeah, it was when I was in elementary school. Number 4 is, how tall are you? I am 4 feet 11 inches, not even 5 feet. So yes, I'm really short, but I love being short. So number 5 is, cats or dogs? Dogs, of course. I have Versace right here. I'm going to show him to you guys. Come here. Here is Versace. He doesn't have on a collar right now because he got a bath, but say hey, Versace. I love dogs. I personally do not like cats. I don't like cats to get close to me. I do not like cats to rub up against me. I'm not a cat person. I've never been, but I have always grown up having dogs. So I guess it's kind of like whatever you're accustomed to and what you're brought up around is kind of what you will like and accept. So yeah, I like dogs. So number 6 is, funniest moment throughout high school. The funniest moment throughout high school, I'm sure there were plenty of funny moments in high school, but a lot of laughs that I got was definitely being in choir, because I was always in the choir, and the guys that were in the choir with me were so jokey and like always making jokes. And of course, since we were in the choir, they would sing a lot of stuff, and they would make up crazy songs. Like this guy, I actually went to school with him throughout like all my years from elementary, well, once I moved out here or whatever, and they made up this song, and they basically were saying chocolate salty balls. Like they used to sing all kinds of crazy stuff. And when we go to restaurants and stuff, they would say, give it up for the waiter, like on the Wayans Brothers and stuff. Like they were so goofy. That's probably like the funniest moments being in high school. So yeah, funniest moments through school, because this could really be any grade level. So yeah, number 7 is, how many countries have you visited? I haven't traveled a lot actually. I've only been to other states, not other countries. So yeah. Number 8 is, are you in or have you gone to college? Yes, I did go to college. I did not finish. I was going to college for radiology, and then I had switched my major because it was just so many extra classes that I didn't want to take or didn't feel like were necessary, and it was taking too long. So then I switched my major, and it was something that I really didn't want to do. It was just, you know, like something to get through faster, just something to graduate and get a degree, which was like in the safety type of field, like plant refinery type of work, but like safety. So I only took those classes for a little while, and then I ended up not going anymore. So yeah, I think you should just stick to what you really want to do, even though it takes long and all that. So yeah, anyways, next question is, what was your favorite / worst subject in high school? My worst subject was probably, I used to hate doing math, like algebra and stuff, but that wasn't like the worst for me. I can't even remember what this class was called. It's chemistry. That's what it was. I hated chemistry. I hated chemistry. That's probably my worst. So yeah. Next question is, what is your favorite drink? My favorite drink, lately I've really been loving apple juice a lot. I don't know why, like I just love apple juice. I love fruit punch. I like different types of lemonade, like raspberry, strawberry, stuff like that. I don't really have just like one favorite, but I really do love juices and stuff. So yeah. Number 11 is, what is your favorite animal? My favorite animal, of course, I love dogs. But other than that, I really like lions and, you know, like a lot of exotic type stuff that you can see at the zoo. Polar bears are really fascinating as well. And yeah, I really just, I don't know, I like to go to the zoo and I like to look at all the animals. So yeah. Number 12 is, what is your favorite perfume? My all-time favorite perfume is the Britney Spears Fantasy perfume. I do have a favorite perfumes video. I will link it down below for you dolls. Number 13 is tea or coffee. I do not drink coffee whatsoever. Actually, when I was little, I used to drink coffee like with my grandparents, but they would put milk in it so that it wasn't, you know, strong. But now that I'm grown, I have not drank coffee at all. I hate the smell of it. I hate the way it makes people's breath smell. Coffee is not for me, but I do like tea. Occasionally, I will drink hot tea, so I do like tea. Number 14 is, what would you or have you named your children? Actually, I have thought about this quite a bit, but then it's been kind of like, I don't know if I really like that name. And whenever I have said the name to my mom before, just in conversation, she didn't like it either. And I don't know, I really haven't just picked out names. I feel like that's something that I will do along the way once it actually happens. So yeah, I don't really know. Number 15 is, what sports do you play or have you played? I did not play sports at all. I am not an athletic sports type of girl. In high school, I was on the drill team, and to me, that was definitely a sport because we did have to run outside in the sun at 12 o'clock noon in the summertime. Like, oh my god, I could definitely give you dolls a full story time experience about like high school or something. If you dolls want to know about that, let me know down below. But yes, that's like the only sport for me. I did actually try to join soccer, just because it was at that point where I wanted to get like all these patches so I can have a really bomb Letterman jacket. So I was like, okay, I need to get in more stuff, like I need to get more patches. So I decided to join the soccer team, and I went to practice like one day and then I quit because I was like, this is not for me. Like, I'm just a girly girl and I'm not like a sportsy type of girl. So yeah, I just couldn't do it. Number 16 is, what is your favorite book? I don't really have a favorite book. I have enjoyed some really good novels. When I was in school, I hated reading, but one of my favorites is definitely The Coldest Winter Ever, which is by Sister Soldier, I believe. Number 17 is, who are some of your favorite YouTubers? My favorite YouTubers, actually I switch around a lot. Like, there will be certain people that I can watch all the time, and then sometimes I'll switch up and I'll just start watching a bunch of people that I've never discovered before. So yeah, it's kind of like all over the place, and I really can't think of specific names right now. So yeah, but I love watching a lot of people who have like no subscribers to people who have millions of subscribers, because there's talent everywhere. So yeah. What is your favorite movie? I'm gonna go back and just tell you some of my favorite movies, because once again, there's so many movies, it's hard to just choose one. But some of my all-time favorite movies are definitely Clueless, of course. Another one is Jawbreaker. I love Jawbreaker. That was like one of my all-time faves. That's probably more my fave than Clueless is. But yeah, I really like girly movies like that. Those are probably like my all-time favorites that go down in history. And then of course there's plenty of other stuff. I just really can't think right now. Is, are you single or taken? I guess that's up for debate. 20 is, what's your idea of an ideal first date? A nice first date is getting to know someone and just talking to them. So not doing too much, of course. Maybe just go out to dinner. Something really simple, not like the movies, because you're quiet in the movies and you can't really talk. So definitely a dinner or something like that is ideal for a first date. So how many girlfriends slash boyfriends have you had? Honey, I couldn't tell you. I've had plenty of boyfriends from being a kid up until now. So yeah. Number 22 is favorite memory from childhood. Probably one of my best memories from childhood would have to be spending time with my dad, of course, because my dad did pass away when I was in the 5th grade. So I definitely cherish those moments, hanging out with him and spending time with him. And then also, you know, my mom definitely raised me and my brother, and we would go on trips every summer. Like sometimes we would definitely go on a vacation, you know, far out and go somewhere. But even if we didn't go on a vacation, we always did activities like water park, theme parks, stuff like that. So, you know, we always did stuff every summer. So I definitely remember that, and I will always do that with my kids as well. So yeah. 23 is, do you speak any different languages and how well? I did take Spanish for 3 years in high school, as well as I took Spanish 1 year in middle school. So I took Spanish for a total of like 4 years, but I know a little bit. Like sometimes when people say certain things, I can kind of pick up on it, but I am really rusty and I can't really speak it fluently. So yeah. And it's crazy because my name is actually a Spanish name, which is crazy. So yeah. Number 24 is, do you have any siblings? Yes, I have one little brother, only one, and we are 4 years apart. So yes, I love him. That's my little baby. Number 25 is, how would you describe your fashion sense? My fashion sense is on fleek, on 10. I love fashion. I love clothing. I like to step out of the box sometimes, but also I like to play it safe because, you know, you can't be out here looking crazy, especially like in my city. To do some certain things, I just probably wouldn't do it out here, you know. But if I live like in New York or something, I feel like my fashion sense would be really crazy, because I feel like out there you can really express yourself more with fashion because it is a fashion city, you know. Number 26 is, what is your favorite restaurant? I do not have a favorite. I am a foodie. I love to eat. I love Papados, of course, for their seafood. I don't know if it's going to have this question, but I love eating hamburgers. And, you know, I like pasta, so I guess like Olive Garden, but it's not my favorite. I don't really have a favorite. I just like eating at a lot of places. I just love food. So yeah. Number 27 is, what are some of your favorite TV shows? I was waiting for this question after the movies one. So some of my favorite TV shows are definitely Fresh Prince. I love Fresh Prince to this day, even though it's a classic series. I love Fresh Prince. I also do love the Wayans brothers. They crack me up to this day. Even if I've seen the episode a million times, I still laugh. I love watching the Wayans brothers. And these are two shows that come on all the time. Like Fresh Prince usually comes on in the morning, and Wayans brothers usually comes on like at night. Also like Jamie Foxx and Martin and stuff. I like those shows as well. But Fresh Prince, the Wayans brothers are definitely two of my faves. I also really love this show called Queen of the South. This is a new series that I started watching. They do have 2 seasons. So if you guys haven't seen it, definitely go and catch up on it. It's really, really good. Like, trust me, you'll be glued to the TV. Whenever I watched the first season, I literally stayed up throughout the whole night. Like, I didn't go to sleep. I stayed up and watched the whole first season in one day. Like, it was crazy, but it's really good. And I also do like all of the ratchet TV shows, you know, reality drama, Basketball Wives, Love and Hip Hop, all of the drama and shenanigans. So yeah. Number 28 is PC or Mac. I definitely love my Mac products, and I don't own a PC anymore. I have upgraded everything to Mac, so definitely Mac. And I feel like Mac is more expensive than regular like PC, but they definitely last longer, and Mac definitely stands by their product, because I did have issues with my laptop. And I have had it for quite some time. Like, it was probably time to get a new one. But I took it to this place, paid a ridiculous amount of money for them to even check it out, just to tell me that if they worked on it, it's going to cost a big ass amount of money to fix it. And I didn't get it done, of course, because it seemed far-fetched, and I didn't feel like that's what was wrong with my computer, so I didn't do it. And then my mom was like, you should just contact Apple. So I ended up calling them, and how about they let me send them my laptop and they fixed it for me totally free. I was not in warranty, or you know, like I wasn't covered because I'm way past that mark. And yeah, they fixed it up and my laptop is like brand new. So definitely Mac, not PC. Number 29 is, what phone do you have, iOS or Android? Definitely iOS. Once again, with the Mac and Apple products, I love Apple. I have always loved Apple ever since I had a iPod, and then an iPad, and then the laptop, and then the desktop, and then, you know, well, before the desktop I got the phone. But I've always had Android, and my friend would always say, don't get an Apple phone, like it's not good. Since I had everything else Apple, I was like, I have to get an iPhone. Like I've always wanted one, but I always listened to him because he's like the phone guy. But yeah, I ended up getting Apple and I love it. So, except I did get hacked when I first got it, but now I know how to turn off all those settings to make sure that doesn't happen. So number 30 is, tell us one of your bad habits. One of my bad habits, to me it's not bad, but some other people consider it bad from what I've seen on comments and stuff, or whatever, like messages that they send me. I love to smoke hookah. So it's probably not the best for you, but I feel like it's not so bad. But I love to smoke hookah. I'm gonna go smoke some hookah today. And yeah, somebody asked me to do a video on like setting up the hookah, how you do everything and stuff. So I'm gonna do a video on that. But actually, I kind of have a horror story about my hookah, so I'm waiting for my new one to come in. But yeah, I'm gonna do that. I don't know, I may do it on my blog channel because I don't know if it's really appropriate for my regular channel. But you guys let me know down below. That's it. It was only 30 questions. I was thinking it was going to be like 50, but I did kind of elaborate on each question. So this video should be nice and long for you dolls. So yeah, that's it for this video. If you dolls have questions, leave them down below. If there are other tag videos that you want to see me do, list those down below, because I kind of just pulled this one out of the air. I really didn't know which one to film. So definitely let me know which tag videos you want me to do. And yeah, thank you dolls for watching, and don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Bye dolls.